So I've realized something that I think is important and it's probably going to change you as well. Is that I realized that I need to practice smiling and I need to practice making sure that I feel good inside on a daily basis. And I think that's why it's been really helpful for me to actually talk about some of these things and be open about it, because it is a real tricky thing for all of us, right? So if you can think of most of us as sort of falling on what is called a distribution. So some of us are going to be naturally very happy. Some of us are going to be naturally very sad, but most of us are probably going to be in the middle. And there's going to be a lot of days where we don't feel great and we do feel great. And what we have to do is think about actually practicing to smile, to feel okay with ourselves, and to actively engage with this. This is called cognitive behavioral therapy, but really what you're thinking about is, practicing the fact that, hey, I'm in control of my life and I feel like I want to actually be happy today. And you have to practice and remember to do all of those Willy Wonky things that you probably have heard about, positive affirmations and, all of those kind of things. But it's actually a lot more simpler than that. All you have to do is just practice smiling and practice laughing or being silly or being kind of goofy in your brain. And as you start getting practice with that and you remember to do that, it does get a lot better. And I think for anybody that is doing leadership, whatever that looks like, so for me, the way that I define leadership, and it's probably unusual because I kind of think of it as innovation, in the sense that you're doing something that is not part of the consensus. You're not conforming to what everybody else is doing, and so you're doing something that's slightly different from what everybody else is doing. Hopefully that's positive and makes a positive change in this world, but not everybody is doing leadership that is positive. So we have to, when we're doing those things, we're naturally going to be inclined to feel like we are wrong or terrible or not doing the right thing. And as we balance those things, it doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're 5 or 55 years old, you're going to have these moments where you're like, I need to stand up for something. I need to do something that's slightly different. And that slightly different thing is going to make you feel a little uneasy inside. And you're going to feel like, I don't know if this is the right thing for me to do. And you need to encourage yourself. You need to make sure that you're reminding yourself that you're actually a really good person. And that you're that deep down inside, you're doing the right thing. And I think we need to practice this. I think we need to encourage more people to feel like that and to feel happy with who they are as an individual. We don't always have to look at what other people are doing to see how, to judge what our current performance is or how we currently should feel. And we should be just happy with who we are as an individual. But this is hard to do. And you have to remind yourself, you have to be constantly engaged with practicing being happy and practicing being a friendly person and practicing, doing things like, just being silly and laughing and not taking life so seriously. I know that's hard. I really know it's hard because if you are like me, you like to probably think about things and you like to have sort of mind-wandering exercises where it goes in a certain direction. But we need to, practice coming back to the fact that you're a decent person. And all of these things don't necessarily matter as much as you think they are. And so having that simple thing where you're practicing smiling, you're practicing feeling okay, you're doing sort of small little positive affirmations on a regular basis, really, it does help. It really makes a big difference in how you actually feel. And hopefully this is going to help you feel a little better today. So go and practice smiling, practicing remembering just really how remarkable it is to be here right now. You've got 2 things to be very thankful of. The fact that you're alive. It's really, really tough to be alive, and it's really tough to be alive today where we're so prosperous as a world. We really are prosperous if you look at the numbers. we have never been more prosperous as as a world, as a single country that you're in, unless you're the one or two countries that are going downwards in terms of prosperity. But even still, you should be very thankful for the fact that you're part of this, and you can also be very thankful for the fact that you can make a difference. You could be that one person that can change things today, and you just have to simply smile. Whether it's changing yourself, that's where it starts, and that's really it. And you have to be cognizant of the fact that you can do this. And I think that's we really need to start thinking about that, and we really need to start small by smiling and practicing thinking that you're remarkable, because you really are. All right, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.